Hi guys, how are you doing? How are you doing? Auntie D is here to give you some more info. No, Auntie D want to talk about this. It is on everybody's lips throughout the whole world, I would imagine. I don't think there's anybody throughout the world now who is not thinking or have heard or is saying this word. But Auntie D wants to be a little in on it as well. It has to do with the deportation, the mass deportation that's going on. And I have looked at an article from the ambassador, Miss Marks. She is making some points to say that it is being noised about that there are 90,000 Jamaicans to be deported. And basically, it's as if to say there are rumors, right? But she could definitely speak on the 5,120 that is to be sent back to Jamaica. Remember, according to what she was saying, the government had said here in the US that they are going to be sending the persons who were violent, who were in prison or have done some crimes. They were to be the ones first. So I don't know if they are really in it, as she said, but based on what she was saying. And she was also saying that there are too many rumors about there. At the same time, she was trying to say that there are many undocumented persons, many undocumented Jamaicans in the US, and some of them are running worried, right? And that they will soon to be deported. No, she also said that they must dismiss rumors and asking Jamaicans to desist from stating the amount. So it may not be 90, it may be more, right? So people are going on and say it's 90,000, which they think that, according to her, she's saying that it's not that really that amount as yet. It may reach there, but it's not there yet. So persons are panicking. So therefore, it would mean that all Jamaicans living in the US are not very comfortable, right? Because she has made mention of the diaspora, which has a certain amount of persons, and there are persons that are legal else in the US. So what she wants us to do is to pay attention, right? Pay attention to what is happening around us and be aware, and not to be spreading rumors, because the truth will be told within short order, right? Because she says she can confirm the number of 5,120 Jamaicans marked for deporting, right? And she confirms that recently at a town hall meeting that she had on Zoom, right? So she's making that point clear, right? And the headline is some headline saying 90,000 set for Jamaicans, and she's saying that it's not true. So whether it's true or not, I'm not going to debate it. She's the ambassador here, and if she says so, then we go along with what she says and we watch and see what is happening, right? So nobody should run with rumors, because I saw it too, you know, right? And the persons are on record from ICE who are to be deported. So the ICE will know who will be and at the time. So persons should not be worrying themselves unnecessary for now, because ICE knows who they are looking for and the amount and when they will go, right? So if you start worrying now before ICE comes and maybe you're not on the list, because probably you're documented, you're legal, you will probably faint before and die before ICE come, right? So if the person is undocumented now, that person would probably worry more, because they know they wouldn't have any documents to show that they are legal in the country. If they have to show, then it will be kudos, it will be good, right? So that's what she's saying, right? And there are, of the 180 odd countries said to have, let me be specific, of the 180 odd countries said to have deported, Jamaica is about 1% of that total. So if 180 odd countries, and there are so the amount to be deported is so big, Jamaica is just 1%. So the actual figure Because it is said before, we heard that 11 million persons from around the world are into the country illegally, right? So if it's so, she said Jamaica has 1% in that, right? And so she said person will be taken maybe periodically on planes to some to their country, because 56 were sent to Jamaica last week. And this is, as she said, is an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing thing where persons will be transported to the country. So she's saying that basically it's not new, but because it is being talked about now in such a way that persons are becoming fearful, right? So, and we must remember, she said also that it's she said it's important we don't get caught up in the hype, right, and get distracted. Don't get caught up in the hype and get distracted, because you may just become so into the system. And remember also that it is the country here has a right to what they are doing. Just like when in Jamaica, persons from Haiti, especially Haiti, other countries, they come there, they do what is right by sending them back to their country. So we have to look at it like that. They have a right to what they are doing here, right? And the amount that will be returned to Jamaica will be done in tranches. So the entire amount is impossible to go to any country at any one time, right? They would have to have such a huge ship, no matter what, it would take time. It would take time. So they'll be done in tranches, right? And 44% of the undocumented, she said, they are from Mexico. Right? Look at 44% is almost half. And 56% of other countries, including Jamaica. So 44% is Mexico alone, right? And the other 56% is made up of other countries, including Jamaica, right? So what Jamaica needs to do, Jamaicans have to do, I don't know if it is too late for them now, basically, but I guess the only thing can happen is prayer, because God can probably turn around things in the interest of persons who are hanging on a limb. Because mentally, I know some persons are hanging on a limb. It's not easy, but they have to face it. They have to face it, right? So based on what the ambassador is saying, it's 11 million people in a person's country on top of what were originally from the country, and the country decides to do what they think is best, then we have to conform and agree to what they chose to do, because everybody does that, right? It may look hard, but every country has its right to their decision, and we have to respect that decision. It's not sweet, but we have to respect the decision. Deportation is not nice, and I can imagine when persons go to other persons' country, how much they are so grieving. They are grieving when they have to be returned back to their country. The Cubans likewise, other places. So let us accept it gracefully, and when we go back to Jamaica, we try to, where we left off, try to pick up, try to get yourself busy, try get a job, try be involved in something. Don't get yourself into anything that would have allowed you to be implicated into any wrongdoing. That's when you're going to go down. Don't get yourself involved into any wrongdoing. Just stay focused. Because deportation is not just one person, it's not just one time. And it can, the dragnet can be broadened and include other persons. Right? So if you get a chance to be in the first set to go or the second set, but you happen to go back, Jamaicans, just try to start over. Try to focus mentally so that you don't lose your mind, and try to start over. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to encourage you all, don't give up. Don't give up. Try again. Start over and make sure you put God in the front. So even when you're here now, you're not back in Jamaica yet, and you know you're undocumented, ask the Lord to keep you sane and ask Him to guide you. And you'll be surprised when you reach, you may be saying, oh, I should have come back long ago. Catch you guys. Subscribe to the video. Subscribe, like and share. Tell Auntie D what you think. Give your comments. And see you in my next video. Bye.